Some homes are built on foundations of earth and stone, others on foundations of pure terror. This is Blackwood Manor, a grand old house, once a symbol of wealth, now a monument to fear. Its elegant facade hides a brutal truth. Those who enter rarely leave unchanged, and some don't leave at all. Local legends speak of sudden deaths, unexplained disappearances, and a darkness within that claims lives. For generations, the Blackwood family lived here, their legacy tainted by whispers of tragedy and madness. Accidents, suicides, and illnesses plagued the lineage far beyond mere coincidence. When the last descendant vanished without a trace, the house stood empty, but not silent. Its reputation grew, attracting thrill-seekers, but none stayed long. Every attempt to renovate or sell was met with inexplicable resistance. Our paranormal investigation team, drawn by the manor's dark history and its chilling reputation, ventured into its forgotten rooms, seeking proof of the malevolent forces that cling to its every shadow. The team, comprising a lead investigator, a sensitive medium, and a technical specialist, entered Blackwood Manor just as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, skeletal shadows. The silence inside was profound, unnatural, thicker than the dust covering everything. The air was heavy, frigid, carrying a cloying, stagnant scent of old flowers and decay. Their high-tech gear, advanced thermal cameras, sensitive EVP recorders, precise EMF detectors, and the spirit box was meticulously prepared. Every cautious step echoed loudly on the grand staircase and through the vast, empty rooms, amplifying the profound stillness. The weight of countless lives lived and lost within these walls pressed down on them. Dust motes danced in their flashlight beams, creating a disorienting haze, and the feeling of being watched was instantaneous, pervasive, as if the very darkness held countless unseen eyes. Within moments of stepping into the main hall, the manor began to make its chilling presence known, not with a bang, but with insidious, unsettling details. Disembodied whispers, faint as a breath, seemed to caress their ears, too indistinct to form clear words, but undeniably present, like secrets being shared just out of reach. One investigator felt a distinct, sudden cold spot pass directly through them, an icy shock that made them gasp, the temperature dropping several degrees instantly. Then, a sharp, rhythmic scratching sound began emanating from behind a locked, ornate wardrobe in the drawing room. It sounded like something trapped inside, desperate to get out, scratching with a frantic intensity that slowly grew louder before abruptly ceasing, leaving behind a chilling quiet. As the team moved deeper into the house, exploring the disused bedrooms and cramped servants' quarters, the activity intensified, becoming more pronounced and alarming. The long, narrow corridors lined with faded wallpaper felt like tunnels into a forgotten hell. EMF detectors began to spike erratically near certain doorways, their lights flashing red, indicating intense, anomalous energy fluctuations that defied natural explanation. In what appeared to be a child's nursery, a small, worn wooden rocking horse lay overturned. As a camera focused on it, the horse slowly, deliberately began to rock back and forth on its own, with creaks perfectly audible, before coming to a stop as if an invisible hand had guided it. This was a chilling display of unseen force directly in front of the lens. The medium, a vital and sensitive part of the team, began to experience profound shifts in emotion, describing overwhelming feelings of anger, deep confusion, and profound sadness emanating from specific rooms. They felt the weight of past traumas, the echoes of screams that had never truly faded. In the master bedroom, where shadows clung heavily to the four-post bed frame, the spirit box erupted with fragmented voices and garbled sounds. Amid the static, clear, undeniable words emerged. "He saw me," followed by a terrifying, guttural scream that seemed to tear through the very air, raw and primal, causing everyone to recoil in horror. It was a scream of pure, unadulterated agony, echoing a moment of brutal discovery or betrayal. The medium clutched their head, overwhelmed by the psychic imprint of past violence. The peak of the night's terror occurred in the dark, damp cellar, a place of extreme discomfort and rumored confinement. The air reeked intensely of mildew, decay, and a faint metallic odor. As the team meticulously set up their specialized equipment, a distinct, heavy, guttural growl emanated from a shadowy corner, not human, but an echoing bestial sound. Then, one of the thermal cameras picked up an undeniable anomaly. A human-sized heat signature, clear and distinct against the freezing cold background, briefly appeared near an old, rusted cage, standing for a few seconds before dissipating. It was an unmistakable apparition, a spectral figure caught on thermal imaging, providing visual confirmation of an unseen presence. Then, without warning, a sudden, powerful push sent one of the investigators stumbling backwards violently, losing their footing. Their camera clattered to the ground, still recording the chaotic scene. They cried out in surprise and fear, immediately describing unseen hands grabbing at their legs, a terrifying sensation of being pulled or dragged across the grimy floor. When they managed to scramble back up, distinct marks appeared on their ankles, red and stark against their skin, consistent with intense pressure or grasping. Panic began to set in among the entire team. The spirit box, now a cacophony of distorted whispers and frantic pleas, seemed to be screaming, a horrifying chorus of tormented voices rising to an unbearable crescendo, an unbearable cacophony of agony and rage that threatened to drive them mad. The room temperature plummeted even further, dropping to freezing point, and the sickening smell intensified, becoming so thick and pervasive it made breathing difficult. It became terrifyingly clear that whatever entities remained within Blackwood Manor were not merely lingering echoes of past despair. They were active, aggressive, and deeply, profoundly disturbed. They were sentient beings, aware of the living intruders, and they reacted with pure, unadulterated hostility, born from unimaginable pain and enduring rage. This house was indeed cursed, its very walls imbued with evil. The team, overwhelmed by the sheer intensity and undeniable malevolence, made the immediate and critical call to evacuate. There was no discussion, only an urgent, shared understanding that their safety and sanity were in grave peril. They quickly gathered their most essential equipment, leaving other, less vital items behind, in their desperate haste to escape the oppressive energy that now consumed the room. They rushed out into the cold night air, the chilling sounds of the manor fading behind them, yet indelibly imprinted on their minds. The physical exhaustion was immense, but the psychological toll was even greater. Blackwood Manor stands today, a silent, imposing monument to a dark and hidden past. Its grand halls still echo with torment. Its secrets are very much alive, clinging to its ornate fixtures and decaying walls. Local rumors of strange lights and phantom cries persist, confirming the team's terrifying encounters. What truly imbued this house with such malevolence? Who or what still haunts its endless rooms, inflicting fear and pain on any who dare to intrude? The questions remain, haunting and unanswered. The curse of this place has not ended. This investigation leaves us with a profound sense of unease, a chilling realization that some places are best left undisturbed, their dark pasts forever sealed within their confines, guarding the tormented souls they contain. If this descent into the chilling heart of Blackwood Manor sent shivers down your spine, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more chilling investigations. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next journey into the unknown. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you believe truly haunts Blackwood Manor? Until next time, stay vigilant and beware the silent guardians of the past.